everyone. Welcome back to the Far Eastern University Career and Placement Office Pre-Employment Preparation Talk or PEP Talk webinar series for the first semester of school year 2021 to 2022. I'm sure for all the regular viewers of our PEP Talk, you know me already. And for those watching for the first time, this is Ron Gascon, the coordinator of FEU Career and Placement Office or CAPO. I'm also a faculty member of the Interdisciplinary Studies Department of IAS or Institute of Arts and Sciences, and I'm also your MC and moderator for this afternoon's webinar. PEP Talk is a regular virtual series designed to prepare the students for employment by equipping them with the necessary knowledge through talks focusing on various and diverse topics delivered by industry professionals and experts. And on your screens now, you can see our previous PEP Talk webinars conducted from previous semesters up to the present. You may rewatch them at your most convenient time at the Career and Placement Office official Facebook page and at the FEU YouTube channel. Today's webinar is also being live streamed via Microsoft Teams in both the FEU and FEU Campus official Facebook pages. To participate in our Q&A or question and answer segment, you may submit your comments and questions anytime by posting at our conversation page. It can be found at the right side of your screen if you're using a desktop or the live Q&A tab if you are using a mobile phone or other portable device. For our viewers watching through the FEU Facebook live streaming, we encourage you to really engage with us by posting also your questions and comments on the comment section as well. And this is something that we really anticipate as we progress in today's webinar. In a highly competitive and fast-paced virtual or face-to-face work environment, any chance to step up the game and improve the status of the company is worth venturing on. Organizations, corporations, and businesses must rely on technological skills as an advantage to keep up with the competition and ever-growing demand of this digital era. The message is crystal clear. Understanding the technologies used in the workplace has become an essential component of our career success. FEU CAPO presents today its pre-employment preparation talk webinar titled The TAMnocrat, Technologies Used in the Workplace. This webinar episode is brought to you by FEU CAPO in collaboration also with the Marketing and Communication Office as our digital media partner. Stay tuned as we discover more and learn about how understanding the role of technologies in the workplace will support our career success from our invited PEP Talk resource speaker for today. Just a reminder, please make sure that your microphones are always on mute to avoid causing any unnecessary interruptions. Thank you so much for your cooperation. Let us maximize our time by learning from today's PEP Talk webinar. Now, ladies and gentlemen, for the opening remarks and introduction of our resource speaker, may I call on the Director of the Career and Placement Office, Ms. Maria Carmencita Babes Suva Alfonso. Hi, Ma'am Babes. Good afternoon. The screen is yours.
Hi, good afternoon, everyone. Thank you for being here. Our resource speaker, and of course, our dear students. No, here we go. A year ago, when pandemic came, we were all aghast, and it felt like our world stopped. Everything changed, especially in school, from on-site to off-site or online classes, and from face-to-face to online activities and school transactions. While it felt like our world stopped, we at CAPO asked ourselves, what can we do? Shall we wait for things to get better? But why wait for but why wait for good things to happen when we can make it happen now? Hence, the recalibration and migration of our activities to be able to continue on providing opportunities to our students. Since then, the FEU Career and Placement Office has successfully run a series of webinars to orient our students the basics of working, finding a job, essential know-how on entrepreneurship, gaining higher studies in pursuit of career goals amidst the new normal. We have also successfully rolled out all other online activities designed to help prepare our students. Can you hear me? Hello?
Yes, ma'am, you're audible.
Okay, thank you. As I was saying, we have also successfully rolled out all our other activities designed to help prepare our internship and graduating students for the new world of work. The online mock interview with coaching, the online exclusive recruitment, the online recruitment exclusive for Tamaraos or ORETAMs, which is our virtual job fair, student exposure to partner organization or expo, young leaders educational dialogue or ULEAD to name a few. Let me show you a short video clip of CAPO's activities and the previous months. For this semester's activities, please check out our event posters and calendar of activities. We shall be posting these in the official social media sites and Canvas. Now, as we provide a holistic approach in our students' career development, we continue to offer meaningful activities and programs to help prepare and guide them in their life design. Whether they want to have a successful career, build their own empire, or become a freelance professional to thrive in the new normal. For today's episode titled The TAMnocrat Technologies Used in the Workplace, we will learn more about the roles of technologies as they are utilized in the world of work and how these technologies will boost our chances of becoming successful in our careers. This pep talk topic today is very relevant as we continue to adjust and thrive in this new normal way of doing things, not only in school, but in the long term, the world of work as well. On that note, I would like to end with my usual reminder. While it is not going to be easy to sort out the challenges in this new situation that we are in, always remember the mantra, be brave, because Tamaraos have always been resilient to whatever comes our way. Remember that. And now, without further ado, let me introduce our resource speaker. He is an alumnus of the Far Eastern University, Manila, batch 2017, where he was an active member and officer of different student organizations. As a nursing student then, he was very active and participated in research works and quality improvement projects such as delegate during the 10th Manila Doctors College of Nursing Research Congress with the theme of building the science and practice of nursing through innovative design-based research discourse in January 2017. He is also one of the authors of a qualitative research design entitled Living with Permanent Colostomy, a Phenomenological Study. And then he also made a podium presentation under student category of qualitative research design entitled Living with Permanent Colostomy, a phenomenological study during the 6th Dean's Cup and first Intercollegiate Research Colloquium with the theme of advancing towards global nursing through excellence in research last March 15, 2017 at the Far Eastern University, Manila. He won second place in podium presentation in the student category of the same um, conference, no, which is the qualitative research design entitled Living with Permanent Colostomy, a Phenomenological Study during the 9th National Nursing Research Conference by the Philippine Nursing Research Society last November 23, 2017 at Iloilo City. He is also the confirmed poster presenter of qualitative research design entitled Same Study, Living with Permanent Colostomy, a Phenomenological Study during the 44th Biennial Convention Sigma Theta Tau International Honor Society of Nursing, Indianapolis, Indiana, USA, last October 28 to November 1, 2017. He was also the proponent of Institute of Nursing Week 2017 with the theme of FEU Nurses, Builders of a Strong Nation Through Great Foundation. He took and passed the Philippine nursing licensure exam in the same year, no, 2017, right after having the license and probably an exciting introduction to his nursing career. He joined the 3-day medical mission of Marine Battalion Landing Team 1, the fighting the fightingest and the winningest all in one mission at Luok, Sulu, Philippines last February 23 to 25, 2018 as a volunteer. In May 2018, after a careful consideration of his nursing career path, he joined the Medical City as a staff nurse, a Joint Commission International accredited hospital in the country and the largest healthcare organization operating in one brand. Later on, he was identified and became part of a special project of nursing services with the new hospital information system towards nursing digital transformation. After 3 years of working in the medical city and with his noticeable performance, he was promoted and currently one of the head nurses of the medical, surgical, and Maxicare unit in the said hospital. Ladies and gentlemen, on your screen from the medical city, Mr. Miguel Buenaflor. Sir Miguel, good afternoon. Thank you for being here. The virtual floor is yours.
Hi, good afternoon, Ma'am Carmencita. Thank you for that wonderful introduction. It's my pleasure. I'm happy to be back here in FEU. And hi guys, kamusta? Are you guys are doing fine? Kamusta kayo during the pandemic? Kamusta ang mga fellow Tamaraos? Are you still brave? Yes, dapat lagi tayong brave, right? Like what we're always telling to other people that FEU Tamaraos are always be brave. All right, but for today, I will be discussing with you the nursing informatics in the workplace. I will give you some brief background of my presentation. On the early part of my presentation, I will introduce you the nursing informatics, the history of the nursing informatics, how it is started here in the Philippines, what is the current situation of the nursing informatics here in the Philippines, and also on the latter part of my presentation, I will be discussing with you how the technologies used in the workplace, especially in the healthcare system. So let's start, everyone. Next slide, please. Now, may nakakakilala ba sa inyo kung sino si Spyro Skitsu? Well, for your information, Spyro Skitsu is an assistant professor of biomedical and health information sciences at the University of Illinois in USA. Siya lang naman na nagsabi na there are 3 specific challenges that the healthcare system is currently facing. Next slide, please. These are the aging population, incidence and prevalence of chronic diseases, and lastly, the shortage of doctors and nurses. Now, Schizophiro, he told us that there's 3 challenges that the healthcare system is currently facing. One is the aging population. Next slide, please. Aging population is a phenomenon in nature. It's inevitable, right? So virtually every country in the world is experiencing growth in the size of in the size and proportion of the older persons in the population. Based on United Nations Department of Economic and Social Affairs Population Department, there were 703 million persons who aged 65 years and over in the world of 2019. The number of older persons is projected to be doubled by 1.5 billion in the year of 2050. Globally, the share of the population aged 65 years and older was increased in 9% by the year 2019. That proportion is projected to be raised by 16% by 2050. So that 1 in 6 of people in the world will be aged 60 years and older. So ang ibig sabihin lang nila, masyadong malaki yung population ng matatandang tao sa mundo. So by the year 2050, as we grow old, tayo ay magiging isa sa mga tatanda sa mundo natin. So isa siya sa naging problem because one thing na nakikita ko dito is that kapag tumatanda ang tao, nagkakaroon tayo ng iba't ibang sakit. These are the chronic diseases. That is the second problem, is the prevalence and incidence of chronic diseases. Next, please. Thank you. When we say chronic diseases, these are the cardiovascular diseases, pulmonary diseases, cancer, and diabetes mellitus. These top four chronic diseases are very rampant in our country. Lagi yan nasa bansa natin. The cardiovascular such as the hypertension, cardiac arrest, pulmonary diseases, PTB, and nowadays is the COVID-19, kasama rin yan. Cancer, marami sa Pilipinas, and especially the diabetes mellitus. That's because of the lifestyle of the Filipinos. Next slide, please. And lastly, ang sabi ni Schizo, ang isang problema natin is the shortage of nurses and doctors, which is true. On the early part of pandemic in 2020, ito yung nakita nating flaws, one of the flaws ng healthcare system sa Pilipinas. Marami tayong pasyente pero kulang tayo sa nurses, kulang tayo sa doctors. So ang sabi niya, isa rin to sa malaking problema na kinakaharap ng mundo. But he also said that, based on Spiro, these three challenges will be addressed by one thing. Next slide. It's the data. That's what he said. Ang sabi niya, the data is a lot of these challenges can be supported by avocation of information and communication technologies, particularly as hospitals are becoming more and more interested in reducing their cost, shifting care from hospital to home care. He also added that information and communication technologies, mobile health devices, wearable technologies are more becoming very, very important for supporting and remote patient monitoring in home care. Actually, this is not just the home care setting. To tell you honestly, most of us have their own smart devices, right? Even us, some of us are having iPhones, Android phones, and even Apple Watch. Apple Watch is a nice device. It's capable of monitoring our heart rate, our blood pressure, and I think the latest is that the Apple Watch can also monitor our ECG or the electrocardiogram. So these data are being collected. Will be translated into information. And these informations, sooner or later, will be translated into policies and procedures that will answer the three challenges. So ganun in-interpret ni Spiro Schizo yung tatlong problema na nakita niya. Sabi niya na through data or through technology, we can arrive to a new informations, and later on these informations will turn into policies and procedure that will help and answer the three problems that he said earlier. Next slide, please. Now, let's proceed to the people behind it. Sino ba ang gagawa nun? This data will be soon applicable to nursing field or in healthcare field, wherein this data will be analyzed by a group of people. This group of people will solve the healthcare issues or the healthcare problems. This is what we call the nursing informaticists or the nursing informatics. By year 1980, Scholz and Barber defined nursing informatics as the application of computer technology to all fields of nursing, such as nursing service, nursing education, and nursing research. Later on, 9 years after, next slide please. Thank you. Graves and Corcoran defined nursing informatics as a combination of computer science, information science, and nursing science designed to assist in the management and processing of nursing data, information, and knowledge to support the practice of nursing and delivery of nursing care. But then again, on the year 1992, the American Nurses Association defined nursing informatics as, next slide please. Thank you. They said the American Nurses Association defined the nursing informatics as a specialty that integrate nursing science, computer science, and information science in identifying, collecting, processing, and managing data and information to support nursing practice, administration, education, and research to expand the nursing knowledge. The purpose of the nursing informatics is to analyze information requirement design, implement and evaluate information systems, and the data structures that support nursing, and identifying and apply computer technologies for nursing. So now, let's proceed since they have their own definitions. I'm actually looking for a Filipino who has their own definition of nursing informatics. But for now, wala pa eh. So for next slide, I will be discussing with you paano ba nagsimula ang nursing informatics sa Philippines. The history of nursing informatics and ano yung current status ng nursing informatics sa ating bansa. So by year 1980, the University of the Philippines took a big step in terms of nursing informatics. So there are three people who started the nursing informatics in the Philippines. There are, next slide please, Dr. Hermar Tolentino, Dr. Alvin Marcelo, and Dr. Cito Maramba. Dr. Herman Tolentino took a postdoctoral fellowship in medical informatics at the University of Washington, while Dr. Alvin Marcelo followed a year later and for his training at the National Library of Medicine. Dr. Cito Maramba went to Coventry for his master in information sciences at the University of Warwick, and later on, they followed by the other physicians such as Dr. Michael Muwin and Dr. Ryan Banyas. Now, on the next slide, by year 1999, the University of Manila formed a study group headed by the National Institute of Health together with the University of the Philippines, Manila. This group identified international standards for health information and their adaptability to our culture or here in the Philippines. The document, next slide please. The document is referred to as the Standard of Health Information in the Philippines 1999 version, or what we call the SHIP 99. Representatives from various sectors collaborated in these projects, including the Philippine Nurses Association, or the PNA, in the person of Miss Evelyn Protasio. So that's how we started the nursing informatics here in the Philippines. Next slide. After that, by year 2003, the University of the Philippines, Manila, Master of Science in Health Informatics was approved to be offered under the College of Medicine, major in medical informatics, and also in College of Art and Sciences, major in bioinformatics, and was approved to be offered by academic 2005 and 2006. So by after ma-introduce sa Pilipinas ang nursing informatics, may mga informaticists tayo nag-aral sa ibang bansa just to master the nursing informatics. And then later on, it was offered here in the Philippines by UP Manila College of Medicine. Well, on the next slide, please. Thank you. Well, nursing informatics may be still for some of you, but to tell you honestly, in nursing, we are not. In BSN, shout out to may sa mga BSN na nanonood. Hi, well, alam nyo to na sa curriculum natin, we have nursing informatics in our curriculum during college days, right? So, beginning in the CHED Memorandum Order 005, series of 2008, nursing informatics was started in our curriculum. But later on the year, next 2019, CMO 14 series of 2009, it was renamed as Health Informatics. Later on, by year 2017, by the CHED Memorandum Order 15 series of 2007, it was reverted again to nursing informatics. So hanggang ngayon, during my college days, it's now a nursing informatics. Now, on the next slide, these are the building blocks for you to become an effective informaticist or nursing informaticist. So there are three: basic computer skills, informatics knowledge, and informatics skills. I will discuss with you one by one kung ano yung nakapaloob dun sa competencies na yan. All right, next slide. Now, basic computer skills, technically, these are the common self-assessment questions. If we're going to the next slide, you will see the questions. It's more on a self-assessment questions. If you can technically use or troubleshoot the computer together with alongside with the other devices such as printer and other stuff. So it's just question na kailangan mo sagutin if you know how to, right? Now, on the next slide, this is the informatics knowledge. Next, please. So these are the questions na makikita mo to assess yourself if you have the right knowledge. So these are the know-how. Kaya mo ba? Kaya mo ba? Right? So ito yung mga tanong na kailangan mo masagot na kaya mo ba? Alam mo ba kung paano gawin? Alam mo ba kung paano mag-operate? So that's how it is. From the basic, now you implement. Now you have the knowledge. Alam mo ba? Then lastly is the knowledge. Informatics skills. By the way, so the informatics skills. When we say informatics skills, this is the actual implementation of the know-how. Since you are knowledgeable enough, this is the way. This is now your time to show off your skills. So ito na yung dapat magawa mo kung ano yung mga knowledge na meron ka na kaya mo palang gawin. Alam ko kung paano. So that's how it takes. That's how it kung ganun siya magpa-process. Next, now for the informatics. Yes, next please, Ma'am Kat. Yeah, so the skills is the implementation of the know-how. Yeah. Next. Now, due to the evolution of nursing informatics, syempre marami nang nag-study, marami nang study na lumabas about the nursing informatics, kung paano makakatulong yung technologies sa workplace, especially in the healthcare system. May mga product yan. Ito yung evolution na tinatawag natin. What we call the CPOE or the EMR. Maybe this is sound new to everyone. Well, to tell you honestly, in the medical city, we are not new to this. CPOE or the computerized physician order entry and the electronic medical records. When we say CPOE or computerized physician order entry, this is the process where the healthcare provider will enter his or her plan digitally. Yes, tama ba sir? Digitally, yes. Wala na pong papel. From manual transmission, before, kapag nagpunta ka ng hospital, we have papers. But now, we have computers. We have tablets. It's because of the technologies. That's how it is. Now, Sir Migs, what is EMR? EMR is electronic medical records. This includes the test results of your patients, the progress notes, the nurse's notes, and the medication records. By the way, when we say EMR, it is the digital version of the paper chart in the hospital setting. An EMR contains the medical and treatment history of the patient. So ganun mo siya makikita from the manual documentation going full digitalization. That's how it is. Next slide, please. Now, I want you to look at the doctor's handwriting. Sir Ron, nababasa mo po ba yung doctor's handwriting?
It's impossible for me to read that, sir.
Exactly, Sir Ron. That's my point. Exactly. As you can see, the doctor's handwriting is just like the calligraphy. What the other people see is they don't understand it, right? Or yung mga normal na people na walang background in terms of medical or healthcare, they don't understand the way the doctor wrote that one. But we, the nurses, in healthcare system, luckily we are skillful enough to read it as aspirin. Diba? So from there, we're going to transition to high technology. Next, please. Now, Sir Ron, Can you able to read the order of the doctor?
Yes, it's clearer now because it's digital. Yeah.
Exactly my point. Thank you, Sir Ron, for that. Now, in the medical city, we have this. The CPO, when the doctor orders a specific medication or a specific plan of care for a patient, this is how it looks. We have the generic name of the medication, the brand name, the form, the milligram, kung kailan siya iinumin, anong oras siya iinumin, kailan magsisimula yung gamot, kailangan ba inumin before meals, after meals, saan siya kinukuha. Ganun na ngayon sa medical city. On the next slide, you're going to see the actual order of the doctor. It's aspirin, take after meals 80 milligrams oral once a day, evening for 1 day. So this is nafe-feature nyo ba yung transition from manual documentation of ordering of the doctors now turning into full digitalization or full digitalized. That's how it looks. Now, on the next slide, actually hindi ko rin 'to mabasa. Nung yeah, I admit hindi ko rin siya mabasa. May mga nababasa lang akong maliliit na mga words, parang mga gamot to, pati blood works. But definitely, kung ako yung nurse na duty, hindi ko alam kung saan ko huhugutin to. Hindi ko alam kung ano yung plano ni doctor. Hindi ko alam kung ano yung gusto niyang iparan na laboratories. Hindi ko alam kung ano yung gamot na gusto niyang ibigay sa pasyente. On the downside of that, hindi ko maintindihan. It's prone akong magkamali. Prone tayong magkamali. Even us in nurses, prone kaming magkamali. So, ang magsasuffer is the patient, di ba? But then again, in the medical city, we have this. Next slide, please. Now, this is the actual EMR, or the actual electronic medical record. As you can see, the right side or the progress notes, ayan yung notes ng infectious disease doctors. Nababasa natin, right? Kahit hindi kayo nurse or kahit hindi kayo doctor, wala kayong background ng medical field or healthcare field, kaya nyong basahin yung orders ng doctors. That's the advantage of having the technology in our workplace. That's the advantage of being here in the medical city, that we focus kung ano yung nakalagay, kung ano yung plan of care kay pasyente. In that way, mas nabibigay natin ng tama yung care or yung pag-aalaga na dapat na binibigay sa pasyente natin. Alright? Next, please. Now, again, like what Spiro Schizo said, these are all be answered by one thing. It's the data. Using the data, information, and knowledge, they help develop evidence-based policies and procedures for organizations. So nagsimula siya dun sa data lang. Nagsimula siya dun sa scratch. And then we turned scratch into informations. And those information na nag-turn siya into policies and procedures na nakikinabang tayo ngayon to the help of technology as well. Next slide, please. Now, the impact of technology in the healthcare system. So, napakita na natin kung ano yung actual, kung ano yung meron tayo ngayon. So, sir, what's next? Ano yung magandang nangyari ng technology sa healthcare system or sa workplace natin? Well, to tell you honestly, we have less time on doing administrative tasks and paperworks. We have more time on bedside care, which is the most essence of being a nurse, is to provide bedside care to our patients. Next. We also decrease in medical errors kasi nga, kaya na natin basahin at intindihin kung ano yung plan of care ng doctors. Decreased in length of stay in the hospital. And lastly, the patient satisfaction. Above all, we are all doing this for our partners, the patients, di ba? Next. Now, the ultimate goal of the technology in the nursing informatics is that isa lang naman yun eh, to improve quality of care outcomes. Lahat ng study, researches na meron tayo, whether na hindi siya related sa healthcare, lahat naman yan is one thing na naman ang gusto natin mangyari is to improve the quality. Diba? Kung ano yung current na meron tayo, and we seek knowledge or we do researches to improve it, right? So yun lang na naman ang gustong sabihin sa atin ng nursing informatics. Next. Mukhang patapos na tayo. Now, I will leave this to everyone. Informatics, nursing informatics and beyond, technology and workplace, mahuli maiwan. What is it in the future? Anong meron sa future? Diba? There are some institutions in the Philippines that are still using manual documentation in terms of their healthcare or in terms of plan of care to their patient. But now, in the TMC, in the medical city is actually going full swing in terms of innovation, digitalization, and focusing on patients care. Diba? Dito nyo makikita, like pinakita ko sa inyo kanina na we are 10 step advanced to others. Now we have our own EMR, we have our own CPOE. So from manual documentation, papers and pens turning into keyboards. From manual documentation, papers, and then we have tablets and computers. That's the technology advances nowadays. So mahuli maiwan. Now, I will give you this one, paano bang magandang sa, one thing lang na gusto kong iwan sa inyo na as you guys achieve your milestones, your dreams, next year, ma-graduate na kayo or mga yung nursing students, magkakaroon na kayo ng 2 letter sa dulo ng pangalan nyo. Magiging colleague na tayo. Pipili ba kayo ng institution na pwede kayong maiwan in terms of innovation and digitalization? Or pipili kayo ng institution na kaya nyong sumabay in terms of innovation? So technology in workplace, mahuli maiwan, it's your choice. Thank you so much everyone for listening and good afternoon.
Thank you so much, Sir Miguel, for such an insightful, very interesting and informative talk. I think all our students here are now starting to compose their questions and comments. So we invite our students to please post your questions for Sir Miguel. Sir, I think what's important in your presentation is when you highlighted earlier, how the technology is changing the quality of our services, right? So that's
Yes.
important to note. But sir, while we're waiting for some of the questions here of our students, what are your quick thoughts about this kind of fear, or this kind of uncertainty in the future that they say that technology will now take over, of the task or the job that we have, especially for the skilled workers, that artificial intelligence and technology will now be more favored rather than the individual or the person itself. What are your thoughts about that, sir?
I think, sir, for me, hindi pa rin mapapantayan ng technology yung human care, yung binibigay nating pagmamahal or aruga sa pasyente. Kasi for me, sir, the real essence of nursing is that you will able to touch the other's life. Na kukuha mo or na naiintindihan mo kung ano yung gusto nilang iparating, yung gusto nilang ipahiwatig, yung tulong na kailangan nila. Na oo sir, madali yun yung mga technologies, it advances really. It's really helpful to our healthcare system. But I think wala makakapalit kung ano yung kayang ibigay ng tao sa taong nangangailangan or sa pasyenteng nangangailangan. So for me, still nursing is way malayo pang ang hakbang or malayo pang advantage. Maraming advantage ang totoo tao versus the technology that we have.
Yes, thank you, Sir Miguel. No? And I know that our audience here know we have a very diverse audience, not just from the
Yes,
nursing
yes,
and
yes.
also from the medical field. But
Other
there are some interesting questions from our in students. This one, I think this is part of the Q&A. Sorry, the presentation earlier that you had. No, that tinatanong dito, Sir Anonymous, ano po ba ang purpose ng di gaano mabasa yung handwritten notes ng doctors?
Well, to tell you honestly, kaya ang yung when I was a novice nurse, nahirapan ako magbasa ng doctor's handwriting. Kasi most of our doctors are nagmamadali sila because marami silang kailangan i-attend na pasyente. So it's hard for me to read kung ano yung plan of care, kung ano yung plano nila doon sa pasyente. Kasi as a nurse, we don't look just for the doctor's orders. We look for the plan. What is it after this? After this laboratory, anong next? Ano yung plano nila? Kasi pag nagtanong si patient, tayo yung sasagot. Si nurse ang
Mhm.
sasagot. Kapag wala si doctor, tayo yung sasagot. So mahalaga na maintindihan natin at mabasa natin kung ano talaga yung gustong i-order or gustong ipahiwatig ni doctor sa pasyente.
Yes, thank you, sir. I think it's also no, worthy no, to note rather no the parallelism of the that attempt to digitalize no
Yes.
the work no or the environment or also the data no for different industries, right? So I think, sir,
Yes, I agree. I agree.
when you mentioned earlier that in the nursing or in the healthcare system, um, do you think, sir? I think it's connected to the question pala here. No, have you ever experienced errors within EMRs, like dealing with the system updates or viruses? How did you handle the situation, sir? That's just one of our students here, no, asking. Anonymous, yes.
That's a very nice question, sir. No? So now here in the medical city, we are full swing in terms of digitalization in our patients chart. So the downside of that is yung internet connection. The kasi yung system that we have is a web-based. So si web-based nakasalalay sa kanya yung internet connection, yung speed ng internet connection. So napapansin namin during endorsement period na kung saan lahat ng nurses, lahat ng buong hospital, I mean, gumagamit ng system and gumagamit ng sabay-sabay ng internet connection. There are times na bumabagal yung internet. So that's the only thing na nagiging problem as of the moment. Pero hindi siya madalas. Hindi siya madalas. Hindi siya yung tipo nakakasagabal ng trabaho. Malaki yung tinulong niya sa aming nurses. Kasi before, we have a lot of papers to do. So parang mas iniintindi namin yung trabahong naka akibat sa amin. Imbis na mag-focus kami dun sa bedside nursing or dun sa pagbibigay ng alaga sa pasyente. So nung nag-upgrade kami in the full digitalization, ang saya namin kasi wala ng papers. We don't need to accomplish such documents na kailangan gawin bago matapos ang shift. So mabilis na ang facing ng trabaho ng nurses. Especially
Yes.
on the other
Mhm.
field as well, mabilis din sila.
Yeah, so I think it also resonates no, with other sectors and other industries. No, when you talk about
Yes.
digitalization and how it gives us no more time to attend to our tasks because everything is easier now. That especially we are in the pandemic, we have limited access no, so to office space, and the virtual environment also is really demanding. No, so I think
Yes, sir.
that's a good way to highlight that, sir. No, the how digitalization is helping us know with our workload. There's another question here, class, from our I think it's one of our students as well, no, from one of the classes, no, internship class. But this one is: are the employers will still hire even if we are not yet that knowledgeable in technology? It's like, is it really a prerequisite, sir?
No, it's not a prerequisite at all. Because nung kami naman, when we started this full swing of digitalization, wala namang ding may alam, sir. So everyone started from the scratch.
Mm-hmm.
Started from zero. Wala rin nakakaalam. Inaral lang din namin yung system or yung bagong ginagamit namin na hospital information system. But to tell you honestly, the medical city has prepared trainings for the novice staff or the kahit hindi sa nurses, kahit hindi mga nurses, yung other fields na nakakasama namin sa hospital care. We have trainings for you guys, so don't be afraid na step up your game, and step up your workplace. It's very nice na napapalibutan ka ng mga taong marunong at tinuturuan ka as you go along with your careers.
That's interesting to note, sir, no, that if you're willing to learn, and of course, no, you'll find yourself, no, really working on that as well, no,
Yeah.
when you join the company or the workforce, no. And I think it has also something to do with the curriculum that is preparing you prior to your employment and to your board exam. And sir, maybe we can also ask, no, we're so interested about your personal experience, no, with the digitalization and informatics. How did it make your life easier, especially during the time, no, the height of the pandemic? No, we all know the story of the sacrifices of healthcare workers, the frontliners, and of course, you as one of the head nurses of the medical city. I think we just want to know your experience, how technology really helped you with your profession, sir.
Actually, sir, I am part of the nursing informatics here in the medical city. I'm one of the member of the nursing informatics. So we started studying the different hospital information system na gustong i-present or gustong na pinopropose pala with the medical city. So we started from three vendors. Then I'm part of the team na kung saan pinili namin itong particular system na magte-take over kay Medical City. Ang ano lang, ang isa rin ako sa nag-develop ng mga forms because maraming forms talaga sa hospital eh. Yung mga forms na yun, nakakatuwa lang sir na we were able to develop it digitally na kung saan na integrate namin yung forms na yun sa loob ng bagong system. So, paano siya nakatulong in terms of our work? First, we don't need to print.
Mm-hmm.
Less paper. Second, we don't need to look for materials na kailangan para ma-accomplish yung mga task. But in one click, you have your tablet, you have your computer, just one click, you type the document and it's done. So from 4 to 6 steps, reducing it, cutting it down into 1 to 2 steps. Ang laking time na nasa-save sa amin. Especially in the bedside area, malaking time ang na-save. Kaya itong technology is very, very, very nice na nakapunta or nakapag-develop ng gantong innovation sa healthcare system kasi napapadali niya ang trabaho ng mga tao.
Yes, so it's really about the efficiency, no, and
Yes.
how you were able to effectively manage your time, no, in relation
Yeah.
to your work and the workplace, and of course the workload. And we're just so happy, no, that this innovation now are also being tested, no, during the COVID, no, 19 pandemic.
Yes,
I
yes.
mean, kaya sir, for us, no, as part of the audience, we are always looking for such inspiring stories, experiences from our healthcare professionals, and also for those who our students here, no, from the non-healthcare, no. I think they also understand the value of technology as they venture on in their
Yeah.
future career. Sir, what do you think would be something that you would like to see in the future in terms of the evolution pa ng technology? Maybe not just for the healthcare, but in general, sir. What do you think would you like to see in the future?
I think ang gusto ko pang makita in terms of the future is that since we have digitalization charts or papers, we don't need papers anymore in dealing, excuse me, in dealing with our patients. I think in terms of transportation,
Mm-hmm.
I'm looking forward to that na kung saan hindi na po problemahin ng tao yung traffic because of the technology. Maybe mag-provide sila ng
Mm-hmm.
maybe the government will think of it na having the train
Mm-hmm.
na sa taas like
Yeah.
like what Japan have.
Mm-hmm.
Maybe one of those, sir. Then later on, I think yung we have already now during the pandemic mas na-highlight yung parang scooter
Mm-hmm.
Kasi wala tayong transportation, means of transportation. So everyone got that scooter. So it's really nice to know na these technologies, these gadgets na meron na i-invent na gadget kahit pandemic, no? So yun sir, yun yung mga gusto ko makita in the near future pa.
Oh, sorry, it really is very obvious, no, that you're concerned with accessibility, no, of
Yes, sir,
the
naging
employee.
problem namin yan kasi nung
Oo nga,
pandemic.
sir.
Everyone,
Kaya
lahat
nga.
naging problem yan. Lahat.
Oo. Lalo na sir no nung time na nung 2020 no. I mean, we are so worried how healthcare workers will go from hospital at home and going home,
Yes, yes.
and there's no available alternative transportation for them no. So, yes, I think it's not just about in the workplace but also other factors that would support the success
Yes,
of a
exactly.
certain profession no. So, it's about accessibility, about network no, and also the space no, the even the urban space that would support no the development of a certain profession, and of course especially no kapag may time ng ganitong pandemic no that you should be really prioritized in
Yes,
terms
sir.
of the access. Sir, siguro quick lang sir no before
Mhm.
we go to the ending part of our session. We're also interested no, because you are also a student leader no back in FEU. um what advice would you give to our students right now that might feel this kind of uncertainty because of what we're feeling right now in the global health crisis? Most of them might be experiencing lack of motivation, or they don't know what the future will bring them. Coming from you, sir, na nakita na no full circle no from a student leader, from a tamaraw, tas now you're a head nurse and you're successful in your career. What advice can you give our students, especially now that we are heavily relying on technology, sir?
For the students, alam ko guys na nahihirapan kayo in terms of online classes, nakakatamad or inaantok kayo.
Mhm.
I fully understand that. But you know what guys, when yun na isa sa mga natutunan ko nung college ako, kasi hindi naman tayo always motivated to do our day job or our daily task, our student task, right? You always go back to your why.
Mhm.
Why are you doing this? Why are you doing that? By then, babalik ka dun sa core, yung nasa loob mo. Bakit ba ako nag-aaral? Is
Mhm.
it just saying na I'm enrolled? Or you have your dreams? You have your dreams in the future. So always go back to your why. Whys, dyan ka babalik eh. Dyan mo mahuhugot ulit yung motivation to keep moving forward.
Mhm.
Always keep moving forward. There are times na madadapa kayo, na may mga panahon na down kayo. It's okay. Don't worry. It's okay. It's totally fine. It's just that don't let yourself na hugutin ka pababa ng mga downfalls mo. Gawin
Mhm.
mo motivation yung downfalls, yung mga pagkakamali mo to keep moving forward and to improve yourself. And by that, hindi mo na mamalayan as time goes by, andun ka na sa finish line. So always go back to your whys. Isa yan sa mga uh, binabalikan ko even nowadays na nagtatrabaho ako. I always go back to why, bakit ako nag-nursing? Why am I here? Doon ko nakukuha ulit, sir. So sana maging effective din sa mga audience natin.
Yes, thank you, sir. No, from a Tamaro student leader, no, inspiring our students now, our audience, to understand their inner purpose, no, and of course the reason why we're doing this, no, at this point, no, why you're, yeah, the whys, no, that you mentioned.
Yeah.
Thank you so much for all your questions. Much as I would like to read all of them, I am afraid we don't have really the luxury of time. We will be asking Sir Miguel if it's possible for him to answer to those queries no offline or after the webinar, and I'm sure that he will be more than happy not
Yeah.
to connect to our Tamarao students here. And we learned today that technologies in the workplace is really an innovation that allows us to understand more that it's something that we need to capitalize on because it will improve the quality of our services. It will improve the quality of the lives of the people that we serve in our community, in our society. And I think the only way to go here is to use technology to the advantage of providing solution to the multi-sectoral problems that we're facing right now.
Yes.
There you have it. Thank you so much. Before we officially conclude our PEP Talk for today, we would like to present this certificate of appreciation to our speaker. And we're so proud of him that he is now a resource speaker, no? An alumnus, no, of FEU. Far Eastern University Career and Placement Office Certificate of Appreciation is awarded to Mr. Miguel Buenaflor for his valuable contribution as speaker during the Pre-Employment Preparation Talk webinar series titled The TAMnocrat, Technologies Used in the Workplace, given this 24th day of November 2021 at Far Eastern University, Manila. Signed by Maria Carmencita Suva Alfonso, Director of the FEU Career and Placement Office, and Generoso Pamitan Jr., PhD, Assistant Vice President for Academic Services. Sir Miguel, before we end
Yes,
this
sir.
webinar, are there any parting words or any final pieces of advice aside from what you have mentioned earlier about the whys? No, I think it's something that would be more general now that you would like to leave no words of wisdom to our audience.
No, sir, I just want to thank the FEU for having me as the resource speaker. It's always good to be back at my home. So I'll always go back to my course. Thank you so much for having me. And I'm looking forward to everyone joining in the workforce very soon. I hope makita ko kayo in some of our institution as well. Thank you so much, guys. Yun lang. Wala naman na ako ibang gustong sabihin. I just want to thank everyone who's attended the webinar this afternoon. See you soon,
Thank
guys.
Thank you so much, Sir Miguel. That's for inspiring our afternoon today, no, with your talk and of course your valuable advice to our students, no, especially now that we are still, no, in this particular challenging times, no, as we say. At this juncture, we would like to thank again our speaker, Mr. Miguel Buenaflor, for gracing this event with his valuable knowledge and experience. And to all our students in attendance, please do not forget to answer the online student evaluation form student activity evaluation form rather, and we will provide you with your e-certificate of attendance for today. For updates, please regularly visit the Career and Placement Office official Facebook page. And on behalf of the FEU CAPO, we would like to thank again our digital media partner, the Marketing and Communication Office, care of Sir Ian Evasco, for making this live webinar possible. Many thanks also to our dear students, faculty members, and employees for joining us this afternoon. We hope that you learned a lot from our pep talk today. And as we end, may we invite all Tamaraos, also Sir Miguel, to join us in
Sure, sir.
singing the FEU hymn. This is again your MC, Sir Ron. Keep safe, everyone. Be brave, Tamaraos.
Far is the